Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another Theme Park Obsession video. My name is Dylan and thank you so much for tuning back into the channel. Today I'm hanging out at Six Flags Magic Mountain to cruise around the park to give you an update on what's going on this week, and also I want to give you an update on my plans for 2023. So how about you and I dive right in. Oh yeah, back at Six Flags Magic Mountain. It's been a while since I've taken the channel here. Been busy with other things. I have gone to the park on my own accord with some friends to experience Holiday in the Park. I tried to film a video those days, but yeah, it just didn't come out the way I wanted it to, and you know, I always try to make the videos look good. So yeah, I just opted for enjoying the day with the friends instead. But yeah, I mean, huge shout out to Six Flags for inviting me out to that event. It's always a fun time here. And yeah, as you can tell, the weather is definitely cold and misty today. It's not full on raining today. That's why I'm here at the park. Usually they close the park during a storm, so keep that in mind for the next few days because it's gonna be stormy here in SoCal. Yeah, we desperately need the rain here in Southern California, so it's nice that it's been soggy here the past few weeks. So yeah, just remember to keep that in mind if you are traveling to Six Flags Magic Mountain or Universal Studios or Disneyland. Operations do change sometimes. Usually you're okay with Disneyland and Universal Studios. Those parks will remain open no matter what. But Six Flags and Knott's Berry Farm, they tend to close on like really rainy days, like when it's pretty hardcore. So yeah, just remember that if you are coming to the parks here in the next few weeks. Ooh, what is this? What are they doing in the parking lot? Apparently it's only 3x5, so this coaster might be very tiny. Should be enough water to go down that slide right now, right? Made it through security, super easy this morning. Not too many people at the front gate, but I'm arriving here around noonish, so the park's been open for a couple hours. So yeah, everyone's inside already. And inside the park, they still have a few leftover Holiday in the Park decorations, but in the next few weeks, those will all go back in storage. Ooh, Tatsu's coming in. I just saw her fly by. Oh yeah, there it goes. Some of these coasters are actually really fun when it's a little wet out. Some of them run very, very good. And now that they've had time to kind of warm themselves up, they should be running pretty smoothly this morning. I think my first destination is going to be Wonder Woman because I haven't been on that ride in a long time, and I figure why not? The line shouldn't be too long. Most people are usually hitting up the rides when they first come in the park. Like the first attraction they see is usually the first thing they do. So yeah, I'm going to head all the way back there to Wonder Woman and see how long the wait is for that. Well, the switchbacks are full in the interior section of the queue. The outside, there's only just a little bit of people, but I'm spoiled rotten, so I'm gonna go in and just pass up for right now since I've been on this a million times already. But it looks like it's running pretty good today. I saw a few cycles fly on by. Well, they still have some Holiday in the Park photo ops available. But yeah, this is a good coaster, so much fun. Be back on it very, very soon. I'm still a little confused of what like the overall vision is for this area because we have these planters that are here and they still have work walls up along that side. So yeah, I kind of don't really know what's going on. It's going to be interesting to watch over the next year to see what they eventually do. Before I get into my plans for 2023, I did want to talk about the new operating schedule here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. It has changed. It's no longer 365. Six Flags Magic Mountain will be operating from Friday to Monday on a regular basis, and when it changes, I'll let you all know. And they will be closed Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you are coming to the park, make sure it's not a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday because the park will be closed. Superman's been operating on a very interesting schedule. It's closed today, and the last time I was here it was also closed, so not really sure when this will reopen, but I'll keep an eye on it. And since I'm up here, look at all of the markers that are on the ground. Wow, look at this. Are they gonna be doing something to this old restaurant? I hope so. I've been wanting them to do something to this restaurant for a very, very long time. It's been sitting abandoned for years. And look at all of these markings on the ground. This is like the stuff I hope that they do in the next few years, is just focus on aesthetics instead of building another big giant roller coaster. We have plenty of roller coasters here, but yeah, look at all this. It could also just be like them trying to find gas lines and stuff, conduits, water. So who knows? But this might be the first initial step to eventually maybe tear this building down and start with something fresh. Because yeah, I mean, look at it. It's literally falling apart. Fingers crossed that they do, because yeah, I mean, it does need help. I mean, look at it. It needs help. So maybe after all these years, they're finally putting their foot down and saying, you know what? Dang it, we're gonna take care of the Laughing Dragon Pizza Co. building. Because it's probably been like 10 or 15 years, easily. And yeah, and they're all along the line of the restaurant right here. And they even go over to this drain, so that's why I'm kind of thinking it might be some plumbing as well. But yeah, see, there's some markers right there, and there's some right there in the center. Usually if it's a big attraction, we'll see some flags in the ground here, but I don't see anything popping up. So yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a ride. I think this is just some general maintenance and hopefully some sprucing up of the aesthetics here on Samurai Summit. And then this trail of markings leads right into this planter. Yeah, and there's a lot of blue markings, so usually blue means plumbing. And when you see a lot of white like this means that they're gonna dig some of this up. So they might dig into these sections, like over there, they're probably gonna dig. There's some orange. I'm not really sure what orange is. I'll probably look that up. But yeah, blue I know is plumbing. That's all for water. So yeah, they could be doing something here, and this is just the first step. Because the plumbing on this thing is probably so old, because it just hasn't been utilized. So yeah, I mean, it would make sense for them to just rip all this up and start from scratch. Regardless of what it is, I'll be keeping my eye on it almost every single week here on Theme Park Obsession. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed and hitting those notification bells, because yeah, you never know. It could be a ride, or it could be a new dining option here at Six Flags Magic Mountain, which I'm hoping for. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for some more food options here, because I think the park definitely needs it. Right below Tatsu's turnaround, this area is still closed here at Samurai Summit. Eventually, I'm sure they'll replace the tables and chairs. It'll be a nice place to sit. But until then, it's still just kind of hanging out. I'm not seeing any markers down here, because yeah, I don't see anything up here, and I'm such a nerd that I will spot something out in a heartbeat. But with that, let's move on and talk about 2023, because I have very big plans for this year. Things that I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time, and finally they're happening this year. And I will reveal some things, but not all. I'm gonna keep a lot of secrets, because I just like keeping secrets, and I think the element of surprise is even better. One thing's for sure, I'll be out in Florida a lot this year, so be prepared for all of those videos. I'll be covering a lot of the festivals at Epcot, so Festival of the Arts, hopefully, Flower and Garden Festival, and Food and Wine Festival. I'm also going to be at Epcot to cover Journey of Water, the opening of that new attraction at the park, and also Magic Kingdom's new attraction, Tron. I'll be there hopefully at opening for that new roller coaster opening up in Tomorrowland. You also have a new attraction opening up at Universal Orlando Resort, so I'll be there to cover that one as well. And there's also a bunch of new rides opening up around the country. I also have plans to visit Hershey Park in Pennsylvania sometime this year, so I'm really looking forward to that. And another one that I can reveal that for sure I will be going to is Carowinds. I've never been to Carowinds before, and they have some really iconic coasters there that I've been wanting to ride for a very, very long time. One of them being Fury 325, a giga coaster that is 325 feet tall. There are some other domestic parks that I have in the lineup that I will keep a secret, but nonetheless, I'm very excited to visit for the first time. A lot of these places that we'll be visiting this year are for the very first time. We'll revisit a few parks like Six Flags San Antonio, SeaWorld San Antonio. We'll visit Dollywood again, because Dollywood was spectacular. And then obviously all the Orlando parks, and maybe even Kings Island again, because Kings Island was so spectacular. We had such a great time there. So for sure, we're gonna try to make it back out to Kings Island. But yeah, so there's gonna be some repeats this year, but there's gonna be a lot of new things. As far as some other openings I'll be covering here on the channel, I'll be covering Super Nintendo World, of course. I'll be covering SeaWorld San Diego's new roller coaster. I'll be covering Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Knott's Berry Farm has their all-new Fiesta Village opening up, so I'll be there to cover that one, which I'm actually really excited for that one. And of course, so many sprinkled in between. 2023 will be, hands down, the biggest year that I've ever done on the channel, and I'm really looking forward to it. And also, this year, the channel turns 5 years old. That won't be until later on in May, and I have something hopefully planned for that 5-year anniversary milestone. Really looking forward to that. So just as a recap, pretty much everything that's opening this year in Southern California and in Orlando, Florida, I'll be covering here on the channel. Very excited about that. It'll be the first time that I've done that. And yeah, I mean, it's the 5-year anniversary this year and I want to go really big. So yeah, we're covering all of the new attractions and new things opening this year in Southern California and in Orlando. As far as new parks that I don't mind revealing, yeah, Carowinds and Hershey Park for sure will be on the channel. Be featured sometime this year. I'm not really sure when I'll be visiting, but for sure visits. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that because there's some spectacular rides at both Hershey Park and Carowinds. Also revisiting some parks, so we'll be back at Dollywood, Kings Island, we'll be back in Texas for San Antonio's Park, SeaWorld, and Six Flags. And then a few other places will be sprinkled in there as well, the ones that we've already been to. Maybe even Michigan's Adventure if we're lucky. As far as everything else though on the channel, that will remain a secret. It'll be under wraps. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing those big transitions into all new places. I've been experimenting with that on the channel, and a lot of you would really enjoy that because yeah, you just never know where I'm gonna be. And that's the theme this year. You just never know where I'm gonna be. And with that, I think that's gonna do it at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Oh, that light is green. Didn't go on any rides, but that's okay. I still enjoy my time here at Six Flags Magic Mountain, especially when you spot a new project in development. And of course, I had to update you on all the plans for 2023, at least some of them. There's so much happening that it's pretty insane. Like, it's insane. And I am just ecstatic. I'm very happy. I'm very happy for the year. I think it's gonna be one of the best years for me ever. And I'm so happy that I have all of you, this big community that we've created here on Theme Park Obsession, that I can bring along on all these journeys. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a very good new year. It's starting to rain a little bit, so that is my cue to head back to the car. I was this close from bringing my umbrella from the car too, but it wasn't raining, and I looked at the forecast and I'm like, okay, there's nothing coming in, but I should have known. I should have known. Mother Nature is so unpredictable. I should have brought the umbrella. Thankfully, I'm almost at my car. But with that, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can let me know by smashing the thumbs up button. And if you're new to the channel and you love these videos from Six Flags or some of your other favorite theme parks, consider subscribing because I have brand new videos every single week. And also, you want to stay subscribed because, yeah, we're going to be going to a lot of new places this year, and you want to stay tuned for that. I have an Instagram account. Be sure to check that out because I post there often, things that I don't normally post here on the channel. But until the next video, I hope you have a beautiful day, morning, evening, whatever it is, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.